for their own gains. They take help of all those gundas and those antisocial elements. So if I have that great love and fascination for this type of forces, then my Shraddha is tamasic. Then I am at a very low level of spiritual evolution. Here Bhagavan just gives 3 broad levels of spiritual evolution. How much evolved I am, we can find out for ourselves how much love and reverence we have for the sattvic, for the rajasic and tamasic. That is, we have to give certificate to ourselves. We can't ask, what do you say, am I sattvic? You have to find out for yourself. How much reverence I have. Like Bhakta Prahlad, his father asked him that what did you study in school? He says, I studied to love God. For him, in his heart, there was reverence for the divine being only. Even the negative education did not change his mentality. So this is a very important shloka which has got deep implication, and our sadhana, because the whole thing boils down to what we should do. Our sadhana to make our Shraddha more and more sattvic only. And how to do it? Just develop more and more love for the sublime, for the divine. That is called bhakti. Just develop more reverence for that which is divine. Whether it is in you, in others, in anywhere it is expressed, we have to develop great reverence for that. Then it gets encouraged, it gets cultivated within us also. And whatever is rajasic and tamasic, we should disregard, we should not pay attention to them. Then automatically they become weak and fall down. So this is what it is said. And Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji says that even those people who might not have studied the scriptures, but they have this sattvic shraddha, which they must have carried from their past lives, or they got it from the present life. And such people are very rare. Most of the people have rajasic and tamasic shraddha. In the world, those who have sattvic shraddha, they are very rare. Most of other people, they have rajasic and tamasic, and recognizing it and transcending this is our sadhana. So what is the expression of this rajasic and tamasic shraddha? How do they express in their life? Bhagavan says that you can see it through this expression which he describes in the following verses. Verse number 5. Ashastra vihitam ghoram tapyante ye tapojanaha dambha hankara sanyuktaha kamaraga balanvitaha ashastra vihitam ghoram tapyante. Our faith gets expressed in the world as our action. We don't, means actions are just a byproduct as though of our faith, our conviction. Our conviction gets expressed in the world as our action. Our conviction first gets expressed in our own emotions, in our own body, and it gets expressed in our actions which we perform. So rather than focusing attention on action itself, we should try to improve and make our conviction more and more sublime. So here Bhagwan is describing the expression of those who have Rajasic and Tamasic conviction or Shraddha. He says, first of all, they will not have any faith in scriptures or authority. Scriptures, they don't have faith, but they don't have any faith in, or they go against authority also. They don't believe in any authorities. I am the authority. मैं जो बोलता हूँ वही सही है. Why should I listen to anybody? They don't believe in any of these authorities. And you will find that many people fall under this category. If you don't believe, then you can do an experiment. Paint your wall outside, and keep a sign there. Wet wall, please don't, wet paint, please don't touch. And after 1 hour, if you come, you will find a lot of fingerprints there. Yeah. Ful todna mana hai, and you will find people rushing towards that place. The simple things of life, in the sense, but even they don't believe in any authority of the Vedas or anything. Here we have written there, please switch off your mobile phone during pravachan, but we don't believe in such. We say, kya padna aur kya karna? We are our own boss. Why should I listen to this piece of paper? Right? Because many times it is written by order, but whose order nobody writes there. So no one believes that. So that's called ashastra vihitam. Ashastra vihitam means not following the injunction of the scriptures, not caring for the scriptures. Even people, they have so much disregard for the words of Bhagwan Krishna when they say, oh, what Krishna has said in Gita and all, I know. So disregarding the words of the scriptures, Ghoram tapyante ye tapo janaha. These people perform very ghor tapas, very, very harsh austerities. Not only that, sometimes they by themselves, they come up with some idea about how to acquire some power or how to gain certain things, and they do that tapas by themselves. Or even in this world, they perform certain action disregarding the injunction of the scriptures. Scriptures talk about what is papa and punya, and also they disregard the injunction of the society, the constitution, which talks about legal and illegal. The scriptures, they talk about papa and punya. The scriptures say that even if you may escape the worldly justice, you will not be able to escape the divine justice. But this Rajasic, Tamasic people, they disregard. They don't care for the constitution of the country, and they don't care for the constitution given in our scriptures. Ashastra vihitam ghoram tapyante tapo janaha. And with very harsh tapas, austerity they will do, put forth a lot of effort to acquire certain things of this world. Tapas means focus, attention also. They will put forth all their attention in order to acquire certain things of this world, disregarding the normal practice given in the scriptures and all. Something comes to their head and they will just try to gain it. Like Ravan. Ravan is a typical example of this Rajasic, Shraddha. If some desire came to his mind, he says, I can acquire it through my power, not by rightful means. He wanted an aeroplane for himself, private jet. So he came to know that his cousin, or Yaksha, what is his name, Kuber, he has got one Viman. So he just went there, picked it up and brought it. Nowadays, some of the ministers also they do. If they during their some marriage is there or something, they want some car, they just pick it up on the and use it. So similarly, this Ravan also just picked it up. He liked that Lanka also did not belong to him. He just liked it, he took it. Then his sister came one day with her nose cut and she said, there is a very beautiful lady in the forest and you will like her. So he went and took her away. So like that, that is called Rakshasi Shraddha. And they don't care for the scriptural injunction nor for any worldly injunction, and they focus their attention. Sometimes they undergo harsh, what you call, trouble for their own body and their mind also in order to acquire what they want. And how do they do that tapas? They say dambha ahankara sanyuktaha, filled with all sorts of hypocrisy. And ahankar, with a lot of pride and vanity, they perform this type of action. Bhagavan is telling us the extreme case of this Rajasic and Tamasic Shraddha, which is seen expressing in our day-to-day activity also. You will find that people undergo a lot of physical and emotional trouble in order to acquire something against the rules of the society and all. Gadbad kar lete hai. Then they have to focus, then they have to change their account and all. So one fellow was interviewing the accountant. He said, okay, please tell me what is 5 plus 5. He said 10. He said, no, I don't want you. Another fellow came. He said, what is 5 plus 5? He said, how much you want it to be? He said, yeah, I hire you. So they do all sorts of gadbad in order to acquire their goal with full of hypocrisy and pride. Kama raga balanvitaha, and with strength of kama and raga. They have derived strength from where? From their desire, kama. From the intense desire which is there in the heart, they derive their energy, their strength. They don't go to sleep also. They are constantly into it and they work tirelessly. They get special energy. Sometimes you wonder, Bapre, how, from where you get such energy? They get it from this. But when sattvic thing is going on, they don't have any energy. Satsang is going on, they don't, main nahi sun sakta. I am very tired, you know. But some important meeting is there or going there and buying some stuff and this and that, suddenly they derive a lot of energy from somewhere you don't know. So from where? Bhagavan says kama and raga. Say desire and attachment also gives rise to a lot of energy, lot of power, lot of strength comes from within somewhere. A person who is very attached will be working, slogging like anything in order to fulfill his dreams or in order to gain what he likes. The attachment gives that power to that person. In the 7th chapter, Bhagavan had mentioned this power, this strength also as his vibhuti. But which strength? Kama raga vivarjitam. Balam balavatam asmi kama raga vivarjitam. That I am the strength in those who are strong. But what type of strength? Devoid of kama, devoid of desire and devoid of attachment. Then it is a sattvic strength. Then it is divine strength. It is beneficial for that person and for the society also. But here we are talking about this rajasic, tamasic strength which comes from that desire. Therefore, some people actually, when there are no desire, nothing to do and all this, suddenly they feel very weak and all. Kya ho gaya? You are feeling very mood off. Kuch nahi. Today I have to stay at home only, babysitting and all, you know. But then some desire come and all, suddenly you find them. When they come back from office and all, after working, they are all tired and all. Then the desire comes, okay, let us go shopping or let us go somewhere, and suddenly that newfound energy comes. See, let me fresh hoke aata hu, and he really looks very fresh. He did not look so fresh even in the morning. So from where this freshness came from? काम and rag. Because ऑफिस में काम तो कर्तव्य कर्म ये वो ड्यूटी एनर्जी नहीं है. फाइल उठा के एक जगह से दूसरा रखना एनर्जी चाहिए. देन ही विल रिंग द बेल एंड द पर्सन विल कम एंड लिफ्ट द फाइल. चलो खोल दो उसको. हाँ. Because there is that bala, that sattvic bala is not there. The divine strength is missing. Therefore we feel weak. We feel tired in doing our duties, in following our sadhana. We feel tired because that divine strength is missing. But in order to do other things of this world, we have great energy. Even a sick person, he then gets up and starts doing everything. So that is all Rajasic, the expression of Rajasic Shraddha. So Kama Raga Balanvitaha. Further, Bhagavan says, Karshayantas Sharirastham Bhutagramam Achetasaha Mam Chaivantas Sharirastham Tan Vidyasura Nishchayan Karshayantas Sharirastham. Bhagavan says, in order to pursue their goal of their desires, they torture their even body. Karshayantaha sharirastham bhutagramam achetasaha. This achetas, this non-thinking people, they torture and give a lot of trouble to the different organs and different parts of our body, the mind, the senses which are made from these 5 elements. Bhutagramam sharirastham karshayantaha. Almost drive them nuts. Whom? Their own personality. People, Rajasic and Tamasic, Shraddha wale people, they drive themselves nuts. You don't require any other person to torture. They torture themselves so much, their body, their senses, their mind, they're constantly nagging themselves and creating so much of pain and sorrow for themselves by their intense this kamna and raga. And what drives them? Their faith. Faith in what? Faith in power, faith in wealth, Rajasic. Or tamasic, faith in violence, faith in destroying something, faith in acquiring something by illegal and by harmful means. That drives them into this path. So even they destroy their body in the bargain to attain what they want. Tulsidas ji, he gives very beautiful example. He says like those and what you call those ole ko kya bolte? Hailstones. Hailstones, when they fall, they destroy the crop and they get destroyed themselves also. Similarly, such people, they destroy themselves and destroy others also in the bargain. There was one person who was living in a village and then he went and sat in the forest. So somebody asked him that, why are you sitting here in the forest? He said, I am very angry with all the villagers. But he says, why are you sitting here? There are wild animals here, there are tigers and they